Awesome. So we are back. Not sure my mic wasn't working. Not sure what was going on, but yeah. All right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna record the video first, and then what we're gonna do is some stuff. We're gonna look and apply. Uh, okay. Let me do the stuff for a second. So we're gonna do some job seeking. We're gonna do some Svelte, some React, and some Korean. Well, sure. We try to update it maybe almost every day. So and we're also gonna do. Ah, tired, bros. Yeah, job seeking, Korean, and we're gonna update. We're gonna make finish the sheet for lead code because we're also gonna need to do some lead code. Not sure if I'm going to do it on stream, but we'll see about that. And before we start job seeking, I need to record the video, and um, then we're gonna start officially looking for a job. So yeah, now you guys know. So yeah, give me a second. I will record the video and then we'll do the stuff. Let me see. Um, Hey guys, welcome back. It is the 15th of May 2025. Let's talk about it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make it 607 years. And I'm currently live streaming. We're gonna do some React, job seeking, and some Svelte. Also some Korean on the side. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. Alright, let's continue with announcements. So I am within a fight with my um, real estate agent because he's still not fixing my roof. If you have not seen this video, which is 4 months ago, Billy, stop. 4 months ago, but I have another guy that is going to do the roof for me, and then I'm gonna paint it myself because it's taking too long. It's been 5 months ago since I released that video. You can check it out. It's basically like the problems that I have in my home and why I don't have a lot of time to do other stuff such as streaming. So yeah, that is in management. Let's get into the video, right into the meat. Yesterday I started with Svelte. We're gonna do some projects. It's gonna be mainly content projects, but we're learning that on stream. Unfortunately, if you don't know, also got some copyright strike. That means that I cannot look up any YouTube video or use some kind of music or anything unless it's like copyright free. So now you know, also know that, and yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the project, and it's gonna be exciting. And yeah, after that, we're gonna do the same probably in Nux.js, just because diversifying the portfolio. And I also found a solution for React Native. So if you don't know, if you want to make apps, you need to pay like $100 a year to Apple, and you need to start your own business, and you need to have an address for this, and you need to have the website, and you need the privacy policy, and you need the pricing plan, and those kinds of stuff are very complex next to the app. So I figured how I'm gonna do that, but I found a guy that does that, and I'm gonna try to implement it. But it's something gonna be in quarter three, um, and especially not for now. So I also don't want to guarantee that I'm going to do that, because as soon as I get the jobs, I probably will drop the apps for now, but we'll see what happens. Um, I think that is it for this video. We're keeping things consistent. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make a 6 months today in 7 years, and I will see you on to the next one. Alright, so that's the video. Get the video recorded. Give me a second, guys. Um, that's how I record the videos. Um, let's go to the camera, YouTube, and let's upload that. Um, um, okay, let me see, New York. Okay, then we have that video. Then I'm pushing that video with no moderation, because we don't do moderations. We just either delete or we just let it be. Alright, so we have that uploaded. This one, we have my trusty pen. Let me get my water. Kom maar jongen. Kom. Ah, goed zo. Kom maar. Lekker eten. Ja, goed zo. Goed zo. Ja, goed gedaan hè. Ja, goed hè. Ja. Alright. Um, so we have the drink. And then we're gonna look for jobs first. Then we're gonna apply for jobs. We're gonna do some React. Just see where we're at the sheet, because we have been on holiday, so we lost momentum. We'll see where things end. Alright. We're back. So, let's open a trustworthy Notion. Alright. And let's see what is going on. We are in the Netherlands, that's true, but we don't want that. We want to be in Amsterdam, and we want to be at the starting page. So yeah, let's see. It seems like same old, same old. Store manager. Wow, does it earn that shit? Wow. Crazy. Um, how is this ever close to Amsterdam? What the? Get out. Junior developer. What do you need to do? Smart spotter, blah blah blah, shop floors. Okay. A technical challenge and role with study. I don't know what it means.
Ruby on Rails, Postgres. I don't know Ruby on Rails. Rails developer native app. I just entered fully in house. Premium web framework similar to Rails. Okay. You have to have the experience of by the point book courses. You're ambitious. Okay, I can apply to this one. So let me go to the main page, and we already found one. That's amazing. Let's go to introduction of chemicals. Quarter one. I just need 2025. Why don't I see it? What's going on? Where are all my other pages? Wait a minute. Where are all the other pages? Oh, okay. I was like, where is it? Okay. Let's close this one. Awesome. Oh, go back. And we have another job. Awesome. Okay. Sandam, Lord. From the architect, stock developer. It's too far. Let's see. Let's actually set a timer. Clock. I don't want to spend too much time looking. I want to spend time acting. Okay. Lead backend developer. Okay. A lot of recruiter guys. Independent recruiters. Okay. So there's that. Let's start obviously with HTML. And let's do relevance first. Okay. Awesome. Front end developer. Let me wear my glasses for a second. Okay. Oh, this is the guy that acted really weird. Okay. I don't see. I didn't even know where this is. Oh, we looked at it last time. Okay. WordPress, web designer, Pokey, skills. Amos Fort. It's too far. It's too far. Okay. Awesome. Let's do the next page. Awesome. Let's see. Junior web developer. Have you seen this one? Not sure. Um, it's a pre. It's a pre. Okay. Sure. If it's a pre, then we can do. Do we have the same here? That is the exact same. 884. No. So we have all unique ones. Awesome. Let's continue. Awesome. Front-end developer. Oh, this is also a. Did we? Have we seen this one? So it is in Amsterdam. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, so we have seen that. Let's do it on date. Okay, we have not seen that one. A lot of jobs today. CRM specialist. So yeah, it's very specific. We don't see this job often. Like a very specific. This is like a half data miner kind of stuff. Okay, SQL, full stack developer, UMC, developer, web influencer, expert. Oh, okay, three ones. Okay, that doesn't seem that there's any new ones. Magneto specialist. I haven't seen that one. From senior developer to lead. Oh god. Okay, we have been here. Awesome. So let's do the next keyword. Let's do WordPress. Two, three. What is this? Web redactor. What do you do? Oh, what the hell? For shitty money? Are you crazy? Oh, we already had that one. Okay. Alright. The developer. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that is it for this one. Let's do the front-end developer as well. Let's do it on date. Okay. Yeah, this is the only like real new one. This one wasn't too far though, so let's see. Uh, okay, we can definitely do this. So let's put this one. Awesome. Okay. Uh, we already had that one. Front, first developer. So what is? Oh, it's too far. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. What uh I'm not sure if we already had this one. Let me see. 7 CB. I see all unique ones to be honest. So I just apply and we'll see, right? Okay. University. We already seen these ones. Most of them. Did I see this one? Probably. Leusden. I'm not sure how to get there though. 41 paid holiday. Angular. It's very far. Android developer, lead developer. Okay. Awesome. Are they pushing my video, by the way, that I uploaded? Let me see. Yeah, they're pushing it. Awesome. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for the web development doc. So I need to apply for these jobs for a second. So it's gonna be a very boring process at a while. So um, what would I do in the meantime? I would just open up Svelte website, I think. Svelte, the dev. Alright, I will open up this one for you guys and then alright, let's apply. And let's see if they are asking for stuff. Right? Let's start with the bottom one. So let's go to Chrome and let me see if they need like a like this one. Okay. Where? Reina? Does it say Reina? What the fuck is that? Reina? Still? Oh, that's really late. So let's do like Friday in like an hour, like 12 o'clock or something. How long? 1 hour? What the fuck is it? It's very far. So why? I didn't understand. So why did I pick this one? So it's not remote. Okay, so this job cannot be. Okay, so we can write that off. Okay, next. Let's copy. Let's see what it's all about. Enter. Uh, I picked a senior one. Did I? It didn't say senior. But it doesn't ask. It asks 4+ years. I'm just gonna apply. What are they asking? We love to meet you. Nah, no, it's too much. Okay, so we can write this one off as well. Let's go to the next one. Awesome. Let's see. Front end engineer in Utrecht. So what are they asking? Please apply now. Please send your application. If it's a match, tech talent acquisition partner will get in top. After that, you will invite your interviews. So introduction calls, invited for interviews. Okay. Uh, okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'm gonna add ChatGPT. ChatGPT. And stay logged out. What do you mean? Oh, okay, because I'm using this one, ChatGPT, and I'm gonna write a short cover. Schrijf een korte motivatiebrief aan Loana. Gead. Um, um, awesome. So we have that. And it's a quick apply. So let's do that. Let's go to here. Okay, and mm, okay, awesome. So I can apply to this one. So let's do that real quick. Let's go to here. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, copy. Let's go to the top job. Give me a second, guys. I need to apply to this job because if I don't apply, no job is gonna come, right? So makes very much sense. Uh, all right. Oh, I actually have a notification. Oh, okay. Why is this app so fucking slow? God damn it. Good. 1 second, guys. Almost done. But we are applying to this job. I have everything experience, so you know. Is this the right one? No, it's not the right one. How can that be? Okay. Again. Let's do that again. Avalor AI. Okay, so 448. Okay, give me a second. Where is it? 448. Oh, it's all the way in the bottom. Okay. Actually, let me change the text to. Okay. Resume. Front end resume. Okay. Upload it. Cover letter. Amsterdam. Your citizenship. Yes. Are you willing to work? Sure. Yes. Which of the company values? Okay. Company values. Let me go to ChatGPT. Um, the company values. What are they? Uh, uh, Let me see. Let me see. Let's do the inclusivity stuff. I don't care about it, but let's do it. 250 plus diverse in individuals, more than 40 nationalities. Um, I think I think talent comes from all sides of the world. So inclusivity, inclusive and diversity, inclusivity or whatever, inclusivity. Um, so are vital. Um, okay, a lot of questions, but they are indeed questions, so it's all good. Please share in a cover letter experience with the tech rock of school. Uh, That was a lot of questions. Uh, where's okay. Paste. Alright. Alright, apply to that one. That was a struggle. So we can write this one off. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oops, that is the wrong page. We need to go to the Google one. Let's see what it's all about. Alright. Vue.js. OTAPS, CSS framework. Okay. Okay. Write that. Schrijf een motivatiebrief naar Geron Landman. Op basis van hierboven meld ook dat ik ervaring heb met React en Svelte. Oké. Ik vind het een beetje. It's not good. Okay, so give me a second. Okay. Okay. Iets langer? Okay. Alright, so we have this one. Let's actually read the I just apply whatever. I'm not okay. Okay. What is it doing? What just happened? Okay. So we have this one and let's apply it to it then. Give me a second, guys. Did I deleted the wrong one? Let me see. Guys. No, I did it right. It's my app that is wrong. Okay, good. Into text. What is it doing, bro? Okay, okay, okay. Awesome. Awesome. So we did that one. Now we can delete that one and go to the next one. So copy, and let's go to the next one. Oh, it's gone? Well, that's fast. That was like a day ago. Okay. Sure. That's with the 991, right? Yeah, okay. That's how fast it goes in my country, bro. It's ridiculous, really. Okay. This also gone? Oh. What are you looking for? Oh no. Whoa, what are you looking for? My Subversive for skills. Um, Perseverance, including a 2 week paid trip, an ongoing 2 month I'll help. Okay, I'm just gonna apply for this one. I don't care, right? So, uh, write a short, uh, oh, damn it. Oh, whatever. Okay. What time is it? 15. Oh, we have like 9 minutes to apply. Um, write a short motivation letter, cover letter. Uh, okay, whatever. And I'm just gonna apply with my stuff, whatever. So let's go to. Okay, let's reload, and I'm gonna apply on my mobile. Awesome. All right. Um, well, I'm in Amsterdam, so are there any questions? No. Okay. Studio. Intern development. Matosa Studio. Alright. Okay. Do you speak Dutch? Yes. Yes. I reside all here. Okay. Let's write a motivation letter. Give me a second. And then we almost applied already. Allow paste. Whatever. The studio does. Okay. Applied. Gone. Awesome. Crazy Kashu, how are you doing? Um, so this one is this one. So we have that one applied. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Copy. Let's see what this is all about. Email developer. Um, okay. Awesome. So we're gonna go to ChatGPT. Gonna say, email. Um, mm, all right. So writing a short motivation letter. Uh, um, don't mention customer IO, but do mention litmus and do mention responsiveness and um, let me see. Let me look at the motivation again. Twilio, sponsor Twilio. I know what Twilio is, but I don't. I'm not gonna say the experience, but I'm just gonna lie a bit. Um, and AI tools such as Cursor and Windsurf, GitHub. Okay, okay. Also, good, great. So let's paste that. Tell me, bro, how was your day? We're just doing the applying before we're doing React, and the reason why we're doing that because you need to apply, right? It's a job, so yeah, it's very simple. Okay, I think it's that one. Oh, that I actually have to go to the website. Okay, sure, whatever. Okay, apply now. Let's let's name, phone, resume, cover letter. Okay, what is customer IO? Customer IO. What is this? Automation data. Is this AOL customer engagement platform? Journeys such as Sentry. Oh, okay. Okay. Startup. Cover letter. Okay. Yes. Okay. Indeed. Okay. Let's see what they're asking a lot of stuff. So please enter your LinkedIn profile. Um. Okay. Never mind. I don't want to do this. I don't. It's too much. Fuck off. I'm not interested. But I don't do those. Um. Is that the same? Yeah, that's very unfortunate, but it is how it is. I'm not gonna do that. Too bad. I really looked forward to that one. Okay. What did they write? Um, L3. Okay, I do see WordPress. Let's see, WordPress, UX, UI. Uh, awesome. That's not a big deal. So, oh, not here. Let's go to ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. Let me see if that is right. L3. Awesome. L3. Awesome. Okay. Let's change the resume. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Awesome. Apply. And developer Matosa Studio. Alright. Is that the only question? Good. Um, let's add in a cover letter. Alright. Cover letter. Awesome. Let's go. Awesome. We did that one with the 7.4. We can delete that one. And we can delete that one. Okay, awesome. Hamilton Bright. Oh yeah, I found this one today. I remember. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Let's see lower. No, that's not a good one. Okay, what is his name? There's probably a name for this one. No name. So what is Ruby on Rails? What the hell is that? What the hell is this? Okay, something like that. Whatever. A lot of applying. It's already costing me an hour just to apply. Imagine, right? Oh, this is the wrong application, I think. Yeah, this is the wrong application. Alright, let's change the resume. Awesome. God damn it. Save. Okay. Add cover letter. And let's apply it in. Copy. Awesome. Applied. Gone. Let's compare. Yeah, that done. Let's go to the next job. Awesome. Junior developer. It's junior PHP though. Hmm. Nah. No, I'm good. I'm good for this one. I just don't want to get into the PHP environment, to be honest. Okay, what is this? I just want to, before I go there, like I understand this. I just want to see what the questions are because I don't want to make a whole resume and then be like, hey man, we need your whole life in our system before we consider you. So um, let's go to the sure. Okay, what are the questions? Name, address, LinkedIn profile. You see? Go away with your fucking LinkedIn profile. I don't have LinkedIn, you know? It's a red flag, but I don't care. I think we should step away from a platform, right? Okay, so what is this all about? Okay, it's a fast apply. Swell, TypeScript. Uh, it's physical though. It's okay. Um, Is there someone? No, there's nothing. Okay. So let's go to. I'm already tired. This is tiresome. Uh, okay, good. That's good enough for me. So let's open up the application. Almost done. Damn, that was pretty intense. 10 jobs? That usually doesn't happen. So don't stack them. That's basically Amsterdam. Next question. There are a lot of questions apparently. Um, this one is fine. That's studio. Okay. Let's add a cover letter. Awesome. Almost done. Finally. Okay, we applied to many jobs. Let's see what happened lately. 46 jobs. Okay. Some of them don't even watch my stuff. So, alright. So that's done. So let's close this one as well. I need to write something down. I need to update my resume. Why do I need to update my resume? Because I don't have. Give me a second. Oh, it's Dutch, bro. Oblivious. What's up? It's my native language. Let me see. What I need to do tomorrow is instead of practicing React, I need to add web analytics to my profile. Um, hey bro, from India. Where? West Bengali? Delhi? Where you from, bro? What language do you speak, Oblivious? Let me see. Okay, so 16. Next, Korean. Being AI inconsistent. Okay. Did we make any mistakes today? Yes, not enough React practice. We did not have time. So let's see where we can find where find time. Sometimes I'm too busy, so oh, just English. Um, may I ask where your location is? So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do Svelte kit. So if you don't know what Svelte kit is, just like React or Next.js or other React frameworks such as Remix, these are frameworks built on React, but you have also other frameworks, and one of those is Svelte kit. A Svelte kit is just like Next.js; it's like a full stack framework. Um, there's a lot of things that you can add, a lot of things that you can get rid of, and that's what we're gonna focus on this stream. I think I wrote it. Yeah. So we did the job seeking, we did the appliance, and we're gonna do a little bit of React practice, but we're gonna do some Svelte first, because we're gonna have a big project soon. So if you don't know, we're gonna make this project. I'm gonna copy this project for just for my resume. So I like to scroll a little bit. You can also check it for yourself if you're interested. It's called captured.framer.website, but we're gonna actually make it in. So we're just gonna build this. It's not too complicated, to be honest. So if you like this kind of stuff, that's great. Of course, it's not gonna 100% look exactly like that, but it's gonna be good enough. So yeah, that's what we're gonna make as one of our experience, right? So this really shows that hey, you have experience, you can do stuff, and that's why we're doing this. So I'm at this level at the moment. Um, what's most interesting is about this project is that this front um, smoothness that's gonna be a bit difficult. But we're gonna use GSAP. So if you don't know what GSAP is a animation framework. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do as well. We're gonna learn it first and then we're gonna apply. I'm so lost. What was recommended to me? But nice to meet you. Yeah, bro, this is real coding. Like a lot of people, they show you like a bit of code or they show you a tutorial, or they're talking about code. No, this is the real deal. I show you the learning. I show you how I think, how I build stuff. No secrets here, bro. So you're welcome to stay. So if you want secrets, you go to other people, right? If you want to see the real stuff, you go here. It's gonna be very honest. No gatekeeping. I don't like that. Of course, I cannot show everything 100% because privacy data. But yeah, let me see. All right. So we left off somewhere. I'm not sure where we left off. Let's go to pages. Okay, that doesn't run too well. When are you going to make this? I want to learn too with you. Ah, yeah, bro. What is your experience, Tusha? Let me see where we left off. I think we left off here with the page data. Are you learning business? Well, bro, we're also gonna use some AI. So if you're interested in that, then it's also here. And later on, we're actually gonna do some marketing and also some business and those kinds of stuff. But we are not at that point yet in the journey. So that's gonna be maybe like couple, maybe 2 quarters, maybe 1 quarter from here. It really depends when I switch my job. So All right. Um, Let me see if we have everything. No, I think we should go a page back. Let me see. We did the slugging, so if you don't know what slugging is, fresher looking for a job, more into web dev. So I know React Tailwind. Started learning GSAP recently, bro. So GSAP is very useful, especially now, right? Because it's everything's free, right? And I will also give you a channel, right? So you can practice. So his maybe you know him, but his name is CodeGrid. Unfortunately, I cannot go too much on YouTube because that will get me copyright strike. CodeGrid, Next.js or something. Um, this guy here, he's called CodeGrid, and he has like smooth animations with GSAP and those kinds of stuff. So definitely give him a go. But make sure, like, if you're gonna use GSAP, that you actually can do proper transitioning, right? That you understand what's going on. So yeah, definitely get into his stuff. He's really good. So all right. So if you want to learn the stuff, make sure to show that you know this. So I'm gonna go over it really quick. So I assume you know React, right? So if you know React, then I assume you know this. Not edit this page. Go to So what is SvelteKit? SvelteKit is basically a full stack framework, just like Next.js. So it comes a little bit more with out of the box than, for example, React. So this one is built on top of React, obviously. But SvelteKit is then built on Svelte, and Svelte is also like a JavaScript framework. So that's what you should know. The next thing is that just as Next.js and React, it has some integrations like routing, server-side rendering, data fetching, and so forth. Right? So why Svelte? Well, Svelte is just another JavaScript framework. Again, you don't like it, you can do two ways. You can say I'm gonna do React, and you're gonna be a React developer. Or you can say, hey, I'm gonna be a JavaScript master, right? Then you doesn't matter if you do like React or Solid or maybe like jQuery or Svelte or Vue. Like your framework class, right? Framework class, framework class. So there are two ways. This will get you a job, sure, but this will also get you a job. So it really depends on you, right? All right. So like I said, SWOT is like an web stack application, just like Next.js. This is a full stack one. It comes out of the box with minimal stuff. The same, it's here. Just because this is a little bit faster, a little bit different, right? It has the same stuff, right? The names are a bit different. For example, this is called source route page svelte. So that is actually just this route here. But if I say block, then I actually have to make a page here, map here that's called block. So this is something how you navigate in Next.js, right? Next.js, you say like, oh, you make a map, right? And the map is called, I don't know, block, right? Then you make like a page.tsx and a layout.tsx, right? If you use TypeScript, of course, else you use JSX. And basically, if you go to a blog, it will go to this page. That is basically what it's doing. Same here. Go to roots, you can make a map and you say plus page.svelte instead of the other one. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the first page. You can check the rest out. So we're gonna make a page. What is it asking? It's asking to make us an about page. So we already have the about map, so that means that about already exists, but the file does not exist, so it gives us an error. So we're gonna make a plus page, that's Svelte, and we're gonna add in this code. Let's actually enable this. Okay. Uh, Copy, paste. So unlike um, React that you have to like const app, right? Like const app and blah 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 function, return, whatever. No, you just write code. This is how it starts. So now I can navigate to home and I can navigate to about. Very simple. Alright, that's the first page. How you get into the root. You can go to home, that's here, so you land on this page, right? Home, and if you go to about, you land on this page. Very simple. Now, one of the advantages of SvelteKit is that it also has a layout.svelte. So maybe you remember when you have an MVC project, maybe at school, right? MVC project, like like what was it again? View controller. I'm not sure what media. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. Whatever. Um, Something like that. Well, with the view, you could spit out. You could do code splitting, right? You could have done code splitting, and to code splitting, you could set like, okay, head dot ejs, right? Because that was it, and footer dot ejs, and then you include it to main ejs. Yeah, model view controller. Yeah, model view controller. Sorry, bro. Main ejs, and then you could like on the top, on the top, you would say on the top you would include the head and footer. You can also do this with React, but right, you do it in React, you do it in components, right? Like you can say head and then something like that, right? With a capital. It's basically like that, but there's a separate layout that is local only to about and her children. So only when you make this layout page in about, then it will count. But it says here we're gonna make the layout page in the level of about, which means we're gonna make it at the level of just the root. So let's do that. Plus layout as well. Hopefully you can catch that, right? And we're gonna add this one. So I'm gonna explain this code a little bit. So what does this do? It says this is the script tag, so you can just do the script and you can do imports here and those kinds of stuff. You can all do all this stuff here. And it says let children for the store props. So this is a built-in store for children, and you're gonna render the children. So what does it mean? So we are on the top of roots, and anything that's below it will render this code. So if I remove this code here on the normal page and on the about page, I will also remove this one. It will still stay because we said we want to have the navigation rendered to the same level and the children levels. Does that make sense? So now it still works because of the layout on the level. You can see it here. It's on the level of anything below roots. So no duplicated code. And what is the advantage? The advantage that we don't have to do imports, exports. So you actually don't have, you have modular code, like modular code, and minus code splitting. So no import, export. You can do it though, right? There's no issue. Like, but it minimalizes the verbose imports export hell of React. Does it make any sense? We will continue to the next page. Route parameters. We're gonna make a small block. Sorry if I spell your name wrong, but it's Difanshu Pandey. How are you doing? If I spelled wrong, I'm sorry. But I tried my best. So what we're doing here, we're talking about Svelte and how SvelteKit works specifically. Um, so yeah, if you're interested in that, you can stay tuned. I'm explaining what's going on. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna in the roots, we're gonna make a block, and we have like you probably recognize this from React. We're gonna make a dynamic page here, right, from the slug. So everything that I built here, so we're gonna build a map called slug, right, slug, and we're gonna say plus page.svelte. Anything that goes here um, after this is just rendered, right? So I'm gonna say hello world because we have not defined which root has something, right? We have to have dynamic arguments or dynamic variables, whatever. Oh, I see you, Toshur. Welcome for staying. But yeah, if you want to keep up with me, I'm going to go with that. And you can also see the stream later or do it yourself study, right? But if you want to see it, you go to tutorials. And on the tutorials, you go to SvelteKit and it has a little link. It's called Playground or Interactive Learning. And this is then the interactive learning. It's very easy. Pretty much spot on. All right, how are you doing? Are you also programming? Okay, let's continue. So now it doesn't matter what page I render, it always will say hello world because it's static, right? And later on we're gonna use dynamic words. Not this one. We're gonna use dynamic words such as like hello, right? And then only on this page hello, then or it will spit out hello. It's basically like a block, right? So but not in development. Learn the data structure algorithms. We also do that here. We also do data structures and algorithm. As a matter of fact, we're gonna start it on the weekend. And I haven't done data structures and algorithm for like 4 years, so I probably don't know anything anymore. But we'll see, right? I probably will suck at the beginning, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is how you solve it. So we're also gonna do that, yeah. All right. So let's see what we have to do. Blog 1, blog 2, create blog post. So let's actually do what the tutorial says us to do. So blog post, doesn't matter, it still works. Okay. Let's read. Multiple root parameters within one of your segment as they are separated by at least one static character. Let me see. Like full bar x bas is a valid root where bar and bas are dynamic parameters. Oh yeah, you can do the nesting depth in depth. All right. So let's go here. At its core, JavaScript boils down to three things: rooting, loading, rendering. So rendering we already know. We just did the rooting. Now we need to do loading, probably. We've seen how writing rendering works. Let's start with middle part loading. Awesome. Um, you're looking forward to it? Yeah, it's gonna be on Sunday. But yeah, for now, I just want to get the project started so that we can just hop on and hop off on this project, and we're gonna hop on a data structures and algorithm. So that's why I'm doing this real quick. Well, real quick. It's gonna be maybe 2 or 3 days, depending on how many time I have. I mean, I only have um, 24 minutes left on the stream, so all right. Let's see. Every page in your app can divert a load function in a page.server.js file alongside the page swell.js. As the name suggests, this module only ever runs on the server. Alright, so let's write that down. Let's page because this is something not React, so I don't know this. React page server.js. Let me see if I have another pen. I'm gonna write it down on the screen soon as well if you wanna code along. But I'm a paper guy, so let me see where I can find the I don't see it here though. I don't see the pen here. I will look for it. Okay. Page server.js. And that is only server. Sure. And it loads data. Alright, written down. As an images server, let's add a source.roots.block plus plate server.js. Okay, slugs block. Okay, and then we're gonna do plus page page server.js. Awesome. And let's make it a bit smaller. Okay, so we can replace the hard-coded links at the block, the page field. Okay, so we're gonna replace this one. Okay, so replaces static static page svelte same level same level. Okay, awesome. Um, let me see. Search the root will block per page with the actual post data. Let me see what it's all about. Block page.svelte. Okay, we want to replace. Okay, we want to replace this one. That's what it said. I want to do this though, and it gives me an error, obviously. Okay, import post from data.js. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so data.js actually has some constant, like JSON stuff going on. Array of objects. Okay, so it seems like that plus page dot svelte grabs data. Okay, so data goes here. Awesome. And this is constant. Okay, we did it down. For the sake of the tutorial, we're importing data from data.js in a real wide view database or CMS. Yeah, okay, makes total sense. So if you don't know, basically means in a real world application, we don't use static data to load into a page. We actually use like real data. We can access this data via the data prop. Yeah, that makes sense because we said that the post function, which is an array of object, we said we're gonna load it here. Then we have an export function load that returns a map function of an object. Oh, that's I've never seen this before. Okay, an object of summaries that returns a map of the array of objects where the slug is postal slug. Okay, so we can rewrite this code a little bit. So let's do that. We can say post, and then we just can say slug is slug and title is title. Okay, awesome. Gotta go, man. Time to sleep. Keep on the good work. You really have a nice way of explaining these concepts. See you soon. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the compliment. Hopefully, I see you soon. All right, next. Um, we are going to the block page that's swelled. Wait, so where is this at? Blog the oh, this page is server to jazz. I am so sorry. Of course, right? Um, so server JS, and this one will go to plus page dot svelte. Okay, I see. Let's read. Okay, we have done this one. We can access data in a workbook page via the data prop. Okay, so let's go to the page of our stuff. We're gonna say let data be props. Okay, okay, and then we have a URL. So let's read what's going on here. Um, okay, we have blog here and we have an error here. And each data dot summaries as slug and title. And we actually destructure this. But if that is so, then I cannot destructure this. So I have to, oops, I have to do post then. And then add the post back. Okay, let's do that. I thought we could get away with, but apparently not. Post. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Now let's do the same for the post page. Okay, let's see. Slug paste server.js. Okay, so slug plus page.server.js. I know where we're going with this. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, pump post a slug is param slug post load params from post from data.js. Let's go to data.js and it says post. Okay. Um, Let me think about it. Slug page server.js and then page.swell on the slug. Okay. Okay. So this is on the blog the slug page server.js. So we can add in this one. Okay, so we need to read a bit and try to figure out how everything is linked. So nope does not exist. The blog does exist. We don't know the slug. So everything is gonna give me, if there's no post, okay, so then I need to go to the data. We need to check safety. So safety notice does exists. Okay, so let's start on top. Okay, so we have block and we have slug. Let's actually use a different color. I cannot see red in the dark that much. Okay, so we have like slug, we have block, and we have data. God damn it. Data.js. Okay, we have server and we have page. We have server and we have page. Let's see how things are linked. So let's start with the blog itself, and let's start with the page. So the page needs data. So data is linked. Okay. And then we need to loop, which is the slug data summaries. Okay, let's see to the data. I don't see anything with summaries, so let's think about it. Data.summaries. Let's go to the page server. Okay, it's the function. Okay, so uh, give me a second. Each data summaries. Okay, so okay, summaries. Map summary. The loop comes back and then push push the code. Awesome. So basically, what's going on then? It basically says like, hey, they are both linked. So it starts with the data, which is static array of objects. It goes to the page server.js and it exports a return with this mapping function. And this mapping function, you can grab that data.summaries, right? Data.summaries. Let me see how it works here. Data summaries. Yeah. Okay. So from the data and the summaries um, loop, you have an return of a copy of the yeah this part, the objects like the key and values. Then you come back and you say you want to grab the slug and title, and then you're gonna say slug and title here. Awesome. Very much simple. Let's start with the same. Let's check the slug if it's the same. So let's go to the server.js. So now we have also the same thing, I think. So page server.js, page server.js, post from data. Okay, these are exactly the same. And here we're gonna use the find. Okay, give me a second. Um, let's go to the page first. I think that is better. So the page needs the data, and then can just render, right? But it renders the one that is looping for with the params. So I don't know what HTML is at the moment, but we'll figure out very soon. And let's go back here. And to render that, you need to find. So the page is giving a find function where you return the post. Find post, right? Else return, right? Else error, okay? And then we render. So it's one way street. Um, so it's both loaded in then. Let me see. Yeah, it's both loaded in. I think I'm not sure if it's a very efficient part to do to also load in the data here. But oh, I can see. You're not directly loading it. You're loading it from the you're bouncing it here. So okay, you're going to the server. Oh, all right, I get what's going on. It's not my favorite way of doing stuff. And then also props. And here's the same props. Okay, awesome. Let's see what the at HTML does in Svelte. So let's go to Svelte and let's go to find and we're gonna do at HTML. What is this? To react raw HTML into your component, use the raw content. Okay, add HTML div content close div. Why would you ever do that? Let me read first before we gonna try to find out first. I'm not here. Let me see. Data post content. Okay, so let's read more. Hey bro, how are you doing? I don't speak Indian or any dialect in India. Make sure that you escape the pass string or to populate it with values under control to prevent SS tags. It will also not compile Svelte code. Styling, content. I need to think about this for a second. So let's I think this is a question for ChatGPT, but why would you let's go to the data, post content. Ah, I see. Because we have a p tag here. I see. It HTML because we have a p tag. HTML p tag. Uh, oh, why am I learning Svelte? Is that what you're asking? Okay, so um, we're learning Svelte because we're gonna make this project. I will show you. We're gonna do framer, uh, capture the framer website. We're gonna make this website in Svelte. You see? So if you're interested in that, then we're gonna make this in Svelte. And why not Next.js? Why not React? Because we already know this stuff. We are expanding. Okay, let me see. Add HTML content. But what is this content keyword? Oh, okay. I understand. You can just do the content here, but you can also do this if it's non. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure why I would ever use that, but sure. Okay. Layout data. Oh, we don't have a lot of time left. Hmm. I see. Let's see. We can do like 5 minutes. Okay. This is layout svelte. Files create UI for every child root. Le Files load data for every child root. Suppose you want to add a more post sidebar to a blog post page. We could return summaries from the load function, like we do in a blog page server, but that will be repetitive. Instead, let's rename this page server.js to layout server.js. Oh, that's very interesting. I did not know you can do this. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Notice that the blog route continues to work. Data the summaries is still available on the page. Yes. Now add a sidebar for the post page. Oh, you can do this? Oh, class layout. We had this before? Uh, okay. How you know it's Indian? Uh, is it not? I'm pretty sure it is. Like I followed some tutorials on YouTube that were Indian, and I would just went along with it. So it doesn't matter what language it is, but uh, I just go for it. But I think I saw this phrase. I think you ask, why am I doing svelte? I'm not sure. Let's check what you asked. Let's do Google Translate. Boda, what is svelte? Yeah, you're asking what svelte is. You want me to explain? I think I explained it a little bit, but you know Next.js? So Next.js, like they come in pairs. I'm not sure how what his name is, bro. I will look it up. Give me a second. If you know Next.js, then you have Svelte Kit. You see, these are pairs. React Next.js are a pair, but Svelte is Svelte Kit. So unlike React, we have something called Svelte, and you can make your website with Svelte. I'll show you. I have made I made this website with Svelte. You can make this, right? So, so it's basically another framework. React is very popular, but this is a little bit less popular, but it's very good. So that's why I'm doing that. All right, let's continue. So what is going on here? It said we made layout. We did not do that before. This is layout as well. Files created for every child root. Loads files load data for every child root. Suppose we want to add a more post sidebar to our blog post page. We could return summaries from the load function from the page server like we do in a page server.js. But that will be repetitive. Let me think about this. Let's go to page server.js and let's go here. Okay. Yeah, but that will be repetitive. Instead, let's rename page.server.js to loudserver.js, layout.server.js. We did that. Notice that the blog route is still converted. Data the summaries is still available. Yes. So I'm thinking why that is. I have to think about what it is. Just because. Hmm. Let's continue a little bit. Maybe I find out. Now as a Python sidebar to the post page to layout slug.layout.12. Okay. Okay. and we render this to the children. Okay. The layout and any page below it inherits data.summaries from the parent layout.server.js. Yes, that's true. When we navigate from one post to another, we only need to load the data for the post itself. The layout data is still valid. See the documentation on invalidation to learn more. Okay, so we need to hang here for next time. But I written it down how it works, so I can continue on this for tomorrow. But that was pretty interesting because this was page.server.js and we made it a layout.server.js, and on the layout.svelte then we said, okay, we have cached data, we have cached children. We're gonna render the main to the children, obviously, and we're gonna put a site on the rest of the page. So let's see how that looks like actually. So let's go to welcome. Okay. What's very interesting is that the sidebar also does this. So let's go to the layout page. And then we say data.summary slug and title. And then we just okay. I see what's going on. Yeah. That's something I will explain more tomorrow, but to be short, we said, well, this layout.server.js, we're gonna use it, and we're gonna use it here as well. So we might as well load in the data and children into the layout.server, so we don't have to repeat the code. How long have you been learning web development? I have like 3 years of experience. How about you? Alright, that was a bit for both. So I think we should check the invalidation page. Rerunning load functions. The one in page.server, sorry, I will do the JS, so will rerun if we navigate to Aural without because the param slug has changed. But if we do it to the one in layout, will not because the data is first. In other words, we won't call it a second time. A load function that calls await parents will also rerun if the parent load function is rerun. The basic tracking doesn't apply after the load function has returned. For example, accessing inside a nested promise will not cause the function to rerun when parent exchanges. Don't worry, you will get a wiring development if you accidentally do this. Instead, access the parameter in the main body of a load function. Okay. Such parameters, let's not do that for now. Okay. You're great. I just started. Oh, what kind of development do you do? Because if you already know React and if you already know Next.js, you're pretty far already. So What is your stack, or what have you made so far? Tell me about your experience. So my main question is, why would you name this layout? That is the main question. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for this. Oh, this is on top. I think this is a good question for ChatGPT. Um, okay. One question. Why renaming to layout? You can just use page server JS um, as a name without using params. Uh, you put all your logic into pages, but servers serve a different purpose and provides advantages in several cases. Share data across the name pages. But mm, oh yeah, okay, I get this, but that didn't say that. Let me read. Um, it didn't say that. Let me see if it did say that in. Maybe ChatGPT is making a mistake. So let's read that again. Select a page. Select out. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so ChatGPT is lying. So I'm gonna say that's weird. Um, I think you forgot the slug tag. Give me a second. I will answer soon. Okay. Okay. Um, JavaScript is a little confusing sometimes. No, I just know that it exists and I used to make a single SPA. And some of the benefits. Just started to learn JS and making front-end projects using HTML, CSS, and learning 2 and 2. I opted for a MERN stack course and loving it. Looking forward to complete the make good project. But yeah, but if you're using MERN, MERN is not the same, right? MERN is not front end, right? You know that, right? MERN is not front end because you said you made SPA, right? SPA is front end. Oh, okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that you understood that, right? But yeah, if you love MERN, then it's pretty much full stack. It's not like completely full stack because there's like a line, right? So you can say um, um, okay, free or battered. So if you don't know what this means, battered means that you only can do things a specific way, and free is like you can define what you want. So let's assume Next.js. Next.js is very light, and you can implement, for example, a lot of um, MPNs, right? But this is not possible, for example, with Laravel. So if you know Laravel, right? Laravel. So Laravel has everything in one go. It has products, packages, starter kits, but Next.js does not have that. You can all include in one that. So in the merge stack, it's like a little bit in the middle, right? So you need to know like how to do routing and how to do databases and those kind of stuff. But it's pretty much flexible, right? It's more on the Next.js side. So are you interested in that? That's pretty good. and you're looking to make products. Oh, you mean like software as a service or something like that? Okay, let's see. Ah, okay, I see what's saying. Okay, but that's a bit weird because it doesn't say that here. Yes, I get they don't change. Sorry, let's do TypeScript a bit. Load. Okay. That's a bit weird. Like ChatGPT is saying something else. I get that this is shared. Let's see what we did in the tutorial, to be honest. So let's go to page data. And in page data, we say in the slug layout.svelte, we added the rendering, and in the page we say this layout, so a level higher. So a level higher. Let's go to layout server.js. So this is one time loaded, and if that's one time loaded, then we can use the layout svelte here. So it will re-render. Okay, I see what's going on. Sure, sure, no worries. If you want me to explain, I can explain. So basically what's happening, if you say on the block level, so on this level, you're gonna say, well, instead of the page server.js, we're gonna name it layout.server.js because we're gonna use this in the layout. So we're gonna return a post map as a value from the data, which means it's static. It's a static value with an object, an array of object, and then we can. This doesn't have to re-render because you already loaded them in a layout server.js. So if you use them here and you loop through here, it doesn't re-render every time on that level. It makes sense, but it's a bit verbose to be honest. Um, I get what they're doing, but it can create issues. Now, the first issue that I see here is that, okay, but what about the same level, right? Does it also doesn't re-render, or is it only for the child? That's the first one, and probably that is answered for everything on level and below. And the second thing is why layout, right? It doesn't still not solve the problem why it should be named layout. Um, it can be named page dot server dot yes in my opinion. Um, you're only using it if in the child you're using summaries key and value in the layout dot svelte and page dot svelte in slug. I don't see the need for name changing. Uh, from a technical point of view. Oh, okay. Our text and takeoff. You can page you can load everything in the page.js. Um, no. Wait. Um, why can't I get what you're saying. Why can't you use um, let's go to invalidation again. Um, copy. No need for params. Not sure about SES, but right now all I know is some front-end and learning JavaScript. I don't know much about SES and no idea about backend. That's why I started a Mercat course. I agree. That's a good thing. Finding out what you like. Don't commit to something you don't like and then be like, oh shit, right? So there's that doesn't make any sense. If you're building, uh, it doesn't make any sense. What you are saying is the layout keyword change tells the Svelte kit application, hey, don't rerun this. While when it's named page, then rerun it every time. Unless the naming changes the functionality. Okay, so it's good. Okay, this is what I wanted to know. It's oh, okay. I love these types of websites. What do you mean? What kind of types? Yeah, it's not naming convention only. That's what it's saying. This is like a store. That's how you should see it. So if you are not familiar with stores, I will explain it. So in an MVC, in a model view controller, you can have like a static file. Let's call it like mm, how do you call it in MVC? Like no, not server.js. Um, like app.js, for example. And you can say this is for static data, no rerun. And then you can say deeper in the view, right? Like for example, like block dot 123, and in the 123 file, right? In the 123 file, you can say, okay, um, like .ejs, right? EJS, you can say, okay, um, load the app.js data, um, you specifically said here no rerun. That's what it's saying. Oh, I cannot see links, bro, in the chat. I cannot see links. You have to tell me the name, Like just type it and then I can look it up. Okay, I think that's enough SWOT learning. So let me write that down. So um, layout, uh, server, svelte, no rerun. Let's see again where we were. So we said if we load this once and do not change it. So everything on this level and the lower level, if we use this rerun in a page here, this always reruns, obviously. Does it? Yeah, it does. It just searches for it. Oh, that's actually, maybe that's a good question for later. Okay. Also, that was a bit rough for the concepts. Not gonna lie. All right. I'm gonna see a link. Please send me the keywords, then I can find it. No, no, no. I'm not sure. It bans it, right? So YouTube bans the stuff. I tried to figure it out, but it doesn't work. So you have to tell me what it is. Just the keywords. No website, no HTTP. Just say the name, and then I can look it up. Igloo. Yeah, I see Igloo. What is it? Is it this? This website? Let's see. Ah, okay. I've seen this before. This is not hard to make. You can do this. Oh, it's not this one? Oh, I do know this though. This is a Shopify website, I think. I don't know which one you mean. Let me see if it's what it is, how it's built. By the way, uh, what build? Oh, ENC. Okay, yeah. Give me a second. Clavio, Correct. Yeah, this is Spotify, I think. Yeah, Shopify. I mean, yeah, definitely. Okay. Um, Igloo in ENC. Okay. Okay, page transition. This is oh this is pretty complex to make. So if you want to make this, um, I will tell you why. There's even sound. Right? Why do you want to make this, by the way? Because this is 3JS. Scroll. Yeah, this is 3JS, bro. And you need to use shaders for this. Like I like these websites, but I do not like them on mobile usually. So let's see if the mobile works as the same as oh, 这张 How did I get a message? What? Sorry, deadline. Okay. Inspect it and make viewport phone. No, no, the actual phone. No, that is a different. That that does make a difference. So let me see. Igloo.enc. Let me see. It already lags, so that's not good. Taking a long time to load. It loads like 6 seconds already. Okay, it's less laggy than I've expected though. A lot of scroll hijacking, bro. I hate that, bro. So what you know what scroll hijacking is? You're a control. They are controlling the scroll. I think that's some. Oh, it has infinite scrolling as well. That's not hard to make infinite scrolling. But what is he doing? He is not front end, bro. Oh, he also has mediums, LinkedIn. So this is not only front end. This is more than front end. This is like 3JS. Um, what is it actually? I'm not sure if you know what it is. It's a pretty good website. I'm not gonna lie. But these things, if this is your standard, this will take you a couple of years to be honest. By the way, this part is also a shader. This one is pretty hard to make. This is pretty much half of game development as part of it. So you can do this, obviously. So, but it will take you a couple of years to understand all the complexities. To be honest, I cannot do this. I'm not planning to do this for like a long time, so because I don't want to do 3JS, to be honest. No, I have not. There's a lot of shaders, and there's even more going on. So there's also how do you call it? Um, how do you call it again? There's also an animation library on top, probably, like GSAP maybe. So it's pretty interesting. Quality is very good. I like it. Like you see a lot of depth, right? Set indexes and those kinds of stuff, right? But I have no idea what this website is about. So I want to mention that, like, even though it's beautiful, what is it for? What am I doing here? What is it? Our mission is to create an on-chain community driving the customer crypto revolution. Okay, but what has this to do with crypto? What is this? Okay, I click. What now? Okay, I cannot even read properly. It's an NFT website. Is it crypto or NFT? It's pretty unclear what's going on. Okay, what is this? I clicked once, right? Do I need to click twice? Introduced as the blockchain for customer crypto, pioneering culture, customer on chain. We believe that customer crypto is a breakthrough opportunity bringing billions of people on chain and final frontier for customer crypto adoption. The dominant customer crypto through a combination of this one is already a bit simpler to make. Contributing to abstract. This is just one page. Okay. But if Iglo is like that, then is it a portfolio then? Is it like discover? Yeah. I click discover. Oh, I'm not sure what's happening here. Um, so Iglo Incorporated is a company that holds NFTs and crypto. That's what is going on. That took me a really long time to understand though. Oh well. Building load watches on chain community. Okay. That is it for me. I think I'm not interested in making this stuff. The reason why first 3JS, I have no interest in that at the moment. And the second reason why I'm not making this, I don't see the functionality in it. I want to make something that makes money. I don't only want to make something that is cool. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw it. That one is moderately hard because they use a lot of clip paths. So if you don't know what clip paths with SVGs are, basically they use clip paths to actually zoom in from out another perspective, and that is pretty hard to do, but it's not impossible. I think CodeGrid has a tutorial on this. You can look it up. So if you don't know what CodeGrid is, you can look it up. CodeGrid Next.js on YouTube. You can check him. He remade it. So if you're interested in making that, then you can do that. So oh yeah, you follow? Yeah, he's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go. That is it for me. We did a lot of studying today, so yeah, he's eating, right? He's a cool guy. I love him. I'm thinking about subscribing to him, but I just don't have the time to study that stuff. So that's basically the point. But see you around. I will be online tomorrow. Later. Good night.